Hey guys, what's up? This is kaozbender here again for yet another video, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the previous episode, we started our adventure, and I'm actually looking for something that... okay, here it is. We started our adventure here in Orden Village. We didn't really get much background of what it is that we are, actually doing. But let's just go ahead and try to gather some more rupees for something that, it's needed for later. Check this out, Sarah, the general at the store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's just been sitting there next to my house having a staring contest with a creek. You don't suppose he's thinking he's gonna catch a fish, do you? A cat can't catch no fish. Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that grass growing there on the edge of that rock? Haven't I seen you whistling by that stuff? I figure it's pretty rare to see growing in a place like that, so thought I'd let you know. I bet you could hop across these rocks while just quick up stick, I guess, couldn't you? And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now, the thing that I'm gonna do right now is actually something that I learned on my practice file, and if you check out, well, first of all, if you grab this, you're going to be playing a song, much like Epona's song when you pick up the grass. But this time, what's going to be coming down is a hawk. I'm not sure if it's a hawk or an eagle, you get the point. However, if you check out what I was watching over here, that is a wasp's nest. Yeah, I think it's a wasp. You actually want to take it down with the hawk. And that is going to be, taking that out, however, well, because that is going to be blocking something that is kind of useful if you are short on rupees. And this is why I, didn't get the 30 rupees that we need. Just to show this to you, because if you are low on cash, this is how you can get a couple more. And, yeah, so while we climb this is actually one of my only complaints about this game. Climbing these vines, or, whatever they are, as well as stairs, is actually painfully slow. So while we are doing this, I should mention that, the pace of this game right now is going to be fairly slow. I mean, these first, I believe, 5 episodes are going to be kind of, well, no, I think it's going to be more like 3 or 4. You can actually just do a little jump here. Going to be around 3 or 4 episodes, and yeah, they're not going to be too story progressive, but still, let's just try to make it really great. Let me see. Now, if you enter the store right here, you will see that this lady has a bottle of milk. I wonder what her problem is. Oh, it's young Link. Welcome, my dear. You didn't happen to see my little cat out there, did you? He ate fish. He ate the fish we were going to have for supper last night, and I gave him a good scolding. But then he went out and hasn't returned. I'm so fraught with a worry for him. I have exhausted myself. Well, it's the cat he was talking about. I wonder. However, if you remember in the last episode, we talked to the lady, which seems to be dude's wife. And, well, we haven't really been looking for what she asked for, so why don't you say, well, why don't we do that thing, just right now, and this is exactly where it is. So you are going to be able to, well, you are going to grab another one of these hawk whistle things, whatever. It's just, let's just call it grass. Hawk grass, I guess. And, so this scene is actually very slow. Not really sure if there's a way to skip it. Oh yeah, you can skip it. Nice. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now, if you check it out, there is going to be a little bouncing thing over here, and if you look closer, it's going to be a monkey, which was holding the cradle. I'm not really sure if it's pronounced the cradle or cradle. You guys can let me know in the comments. But now we have that, and that is very cool. So let's just go ahead and make our way back to her, and see what she can do for us. I mean, we don't really have any objectives right now, so let's do it. Oh, that cradle! Did you go to the trouble of finding it for me? My thanks to you. Oh, that reminds me. There is something I'm supposed to give you. Do you think you can carry that cradle and come back to my house? That sounds. Yeah, I'm just going to avoid it. Now, normally you would have to wait for her to come all the way here, but if you come here on your own, you're going to be able to skip this. And thanks, Link. Yes, I had nearly forgotten. I'm supposed to give this to you. Alright, here you go. So we get a fishing rod. Now, I'm not going to read the, the description for the items because, they're pretty self-explanatory. And if they're not, well, the use of it is going to make things clear. It's a little unpolished. My son Colin made this under the instruction of his father. You can use it if you like. Alright, now if we press minus, we're going to be able to equip this wherever we want. Now, right now it's only going to be on the B button because we obviously don't have any more items. And that's just pretty much it. Now, let's just see if we can do anything about the cat. Now, if you see that lady had, the slingshot in her shop, which, we saw the kids, actually like. And if we bring back a slingshot with us, maybe we're going to be able to get some information from them. I'm not really sure. Let's just see what we can do. Now, if you are short on rupees as well, you can, there are more pumpkins over here. You can actually walk through the grass to get a couple more rupees, I should say. Only 2 is fine. Now, here is the deal. This had me stuck so much. I mean, I didn't really like this part, so I was like, this is pretty boring. But when I first got this game, what you need to do is actually this. So you just pull back on your Wiimote, and you're going to be getting fish. Now, I'm not really sure if this is random or if you legitimately need, 2 fish. In order for something, well, I think it's pretty obvious. Oh, damn it. Okay, so for something interesting to happen. Now, let's just go ahead and wait for the fish. And yeah, this is like any fishing part of any game, which is very, very boring. Now, when you catch your second fish, you see the cat is going to be right behind us. And, well, new size record, that is pretty cool. The fish is going to get into the floor, and the cat is going to be running back to the, to the lady's house, which is actually very nice. I mean, she was very sad. She didn't really have any, like, she wasn't really feeling up to selling anything to the customers, which is pretty bad. I mean, in business, you should not, well, I think it's not always, but you should not have your emotions interfere with your job, because it is obviously not going to give you profits, and this is a clear example of it. Okay, no. So, when the cat gets back to the house, the lady's gonna be happy. Oh, Link, you simply must hear this. Just take a look, my little kitty came back, and he brought a fish with him. He was worried about me being angry. Yeah, right, he did it all by himself. Bullshit. Oh, just look, isn't he cute? The way he laps on that milk. Say, my dear, would you like to have some too? I'm in a good mood, so it's on the house today. Not only are we gonna get milk, we're gonna be getting our first bottle of the game. Pretty cool. However, the other thing that we need to get over here, if you speak to the lady once again, is, say anything you want today, feel free to look around. So we're gonna be buying the slingshot. This is actually required for something later. And yeah, children love these items. It comes equipped with a 50 seeds, which, is actually a lot. I think in Ocarina of Time, which is the only other Zelda I have completed, you only start out with 30, but 50 is actually a very good, very good amount to start off with. Now, if you have multiple items right here, you can set them to the D-pad, and you can save up to 3. Well, obviously, pressing up on the D-pad is going to give you the item information, and that, I guess, it's something to note. Now, with these 2 items, you want to get back to Link's house, and this part is very... It's kind of slow. I don't really like it that much. I mean, like I said before, these first couple of episodes are going to be a little bit slow. But trust me, just like the Paper Mario games, this gets really, really good. Especially in around episode 4 or 5. Or maybe even 6. Which for episode 6, I'm going to have something special. Ah, just in time, Link. I just delivered something to your room. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod. Colin will be pleased. And it works better than you think, right? Well, you got that right. Well, have a good one. Alright, so he's going to be getting back to his house. And, yeah, the children are just hanging around over here. Now, oh, if we try to climb, you will see that there is a little spider. Now, if we use a slingshot, well, it's going to be disappearing. If you try to climb, it is obviously not going to let you, and it's going to inflict damage. So you want to avoid that. When we climb over here, what's going to be happening is that there is going to be a chest waiting for us in the house, and while it is not the best reward that we can have, it is, you know, definitely something to start off with. We get a wooden sword. It was, whatever. So in this game, well, I can't really do it right now, but if you are playing the Wii version, you're going to be swinging your Wiimote in order to, you know, slash your sword, which I'm going to be doing right here. Well, you just take it out. Doing a horizontal slice is obviously going to be doing this. Vertical is also going to do this. Well, let's just go ahead and get into something so I can actually explain things a little bit better. Now, Link has a slingshot. Now, I'm going to be skipping the text that is not very, you know, interesting, required, or not interesting at all, which is the case in here. But let's just go ahead and see. Now, the little children have prepared something for us, you know, right beside our house, and they are a couple of targets, which I guess we're going to be able to practice our slingshot abilities. Okay, that's just great. Let's see how powerful that slingshot is. Hit the targets and those scarecrows. I can't believe you two are just so obsessed about this. It just shows how little boys you both still are. These two, yeah, whatever. So we're going to take our slingshot, and, you know, you just need to, oh, god damn it, you don't really need to be interrupted. So yeah, they're only going to be interrupting you on this first one. Now, let me see, so let's just go ahead and break this one right here, and, I can't move. Okay, so, you will see that you can't really go any farther. However, if you if you move with your control stick, you're gonna be free to you know, to do as you please. And damn it, 2 misses in a row. That was pretty bad. So we broke all the targets, and the children are actually pleased. And let me see. All right, so what does the dude have to say? Gee, you really are amazing, Link. Yeah, you are. You can use your sword and slingshot and everything. Hey, yeah, that reminds me, you gotta teach us how to use that sword too. Seriously, lately these monkeys have been coming out of the woods and playing tricks on us. We want to get them good. Come on, teach us how to use a sword. Well, it's pretty dangerous for kids, but let's just go ahead and do it. Alright, first off we want to see that move. Alright, so the slice, you know, we just do the horizontal move, whatever. And, yeah, he's going to be copying us like, my son. I think the vertical slice before you, you know, by swinging while targeting Z. So this is the other one that I was talking about, whatever, the stab. Alright, so, while we do this, it is going to, well, that's going to be the stab, but the vertical slice, you know, it's, I guess it's, you know, this, the same. So for a spin attack, we lightly, tap, well, not tap, but we lightly shake the nunchuck, and that is going to be it. We have one more move. You gotta show us the jump attack. Alright, so we are going to target Z, and if we press A, we're going to be doing an attack that is, I think, double damage. Now, I'm not really sure about the damage. I mean, I'm not too into Zelda. I mean, this and Ocarina of Time, like you guys know, are the only games that I have 100%ed, and I'm pretty sure the jump attack is double damage. However, you guys can correct me in the comments. So I think kinda, maybe not. This is the first time. So this means anytime one of those naughty monkeys shows up. Whoa! And talk about the devil. There's one, and it's actually the one that stole the cradle too. Cradle, cradle, I'm not sure. Come here, you. So all the children are going to be running after the monkey. I guess we can actually make things a little bit faster by getting an opponent with us. And let me see, so where have those children run off to? Now, let me see, as we are walking, I guess this is, you know, sort of a decent time to talk about things. But I am actually very into the story and, you know, how I commentate or, you know, whatever, which actually I've been really liking my commentary these 2 episodes. I'm going to be recording a couple more until I get to a very, very cool part, because I really want to commentate over, you know, a darker atmosphere, which, if you guys have played this game, you know exactly where I'm going to be stopping. Now, there is going to be a little fence over here. Now, if you don't bring Epona with you, there is grass over here, which is going to allow you to call her if you didn't bring her with you. And let me... Of course I'm going to be failing this too again. So yeah, in case you didn't bring her, which was the case for me in a couple of playthroughs, you know, you can just call her with your little grass, and that's going to be it. So when we get over here, there's something very interesting. Now, you actually want to leave Epona right here, put away, and we're going to dismount her. Before you enter that cave, which is where we need to go, you actually want to get over here, and you need to talk to this dude. So let's go ahead and do it. Whoa, an Ordonian. Hey guy, listen, I'm not sure you should be wandering around here in the woods without a lantern. Just because it's daylight doesn't mean it's safe. There are a ton of caves and dank spots around here that are pretty dark even in the middle of the day. Here you go, guy, take this. So we get a free lantern. Why free, you might ask? Well, let's just talk to this dude to figure out why. Once lit, whatever. See, ice and lantern oil here. I'm trying to drum up the sales by giving away free lanterns. It's a business tactic, guy. See, as long as you've got oil fuel your lantern, you can light your way and set fire to stuff. They are the best. Go on, guy. Try setting the fire under that big pot. So let's just go ahead and press minus and put our lantern in this place right here. Let's just go ahead and fill up our inventory by doing this, even though I don't really need the milk right now. So let's just go ahead and do... oh, okay, I thought I failed. And yeah, that's right, see? It's on fire, so you keep the lantern anytime you need, and if it runs out of oil, you come to see me to get it refilled. Now, once you have your sword, by the way, you want to put away the fire, you can actually cut the grass in order to get a couple more rupees. This is going to be needed once we come back to this place right here, because, well, I guess I can actually light this, but it's really not going to do anything. You need a decent amount of rupees when we come back to this place. However, it's not going to be too, like early, so we don't really need to worry about this. But you just want to do this. Now, the last thing that I want to do in this episode, because it's been going on for quite a while. We got 50 seeds out of these, little things. Like I said before, I'm not really going to focus on the enemy names. And if we get over here, you found a play wooden sword. It's Talos, which indicates that the kid actually ran off to the cave. Not a great idea. However, this has been it for today. You guys have a great day, take care of yourselves, and until the next episode, when we run off and see where that kid went, I will see you then. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world.